How's it going, fellas and fellarettes? We got a pretty special episode today. Juneteenth tomorrow, Friday, June 18th. Gonna be a good episode today. We've got a lot to talk about. So, heading into the ES futures, first thing that we got to realize is at this boundary of 4,222, or rather 4,222. That's a way easier way of saying it. We've hit a really nice resistance area right here where we've established a hard resistance zone, and we've also regained more than 50% of what we lost on this original spike down. I believe it's something like 1.3, 1.4% down, and then 1% up. So let's go ahead and test that real quick. Make sure I'm not stupid. I'll actually start it right there. Dear Lord. My mouse likes to double click a lot, sorry. Yeah, 1.3% down and about 1% up or so. Yep, 0.94%. So you can see we've already gained at least 50% of it more, which is a good sign when it comes to wave theory because it's unlikely for us to continue downward like this in a normal downtrend pattern with waves because that's just part of wave theory. So coming into the more short-term price action, you can see that coming up here, we had an incredibly healthy uptrend with a couple of sharp bullish spikes, as you can see here, before we finally leveled off. For some reason, it's all choppy and snappy, but I can't fix that right now, so I'm sorry. But we did hit a nice support zone right here, so we're just going to be watching for volume to increase in the early morning hours, and hopefully it's bullish volume and for us to continue upward and try to retest this resistance zone. And if not, we've got plenty of support to fall down on in levels below. We've also got a small resistance zone right here that we're going to have to worry about coming up, but it shouldn't be that big of an issue because it's not a very big one. It all happened with pretty low volume, so we should be good in that regard. And on the NASDAQ futures, holy shit, what happened today? Alright, well, that's the NASDAQ futures for you. They do this sometimes, you know. Let's go ahead and mark a couple of areas. So, what we're looking at here is just one of those insane, stupid, bullish spikes that happens at the NASDAQ every now and then. So we have this huge bullish spike. I'm not even going to draw it. You can see with your eyes. We've got this massive bullish spike, and we are leveling off towards the top. Now, in previous times, you can see right here, the same thing happened. We had this huge spike. We level off, and then we come down. I'm suspecting something similar. Can I control Y? Thank you. I'm suspecting something similar is going to happen. We're going to level off and sort of come down a little bit. However, because of the magnitude of this spike, I'm suspecting something serious happened. I haven't been checking the news lately, but I'm imagining we're not going to stop all the way down. It's going to be fairly bullish for the rest of the week, or for the rest of the day. So I'm imagining something like this is going to happen. You can see over here, basically the same thing, except we started at the level that we leveled off at the end. I reckon that we're going to, since we've already, banged off of this big bull push, I'm expecting it not to stop there. Like we're going to curl down and then stop somewhere, 60 to 50% of what we've gained and then continue back upward. Matter of fact, let's do the math. Hello? Alright. So, that doesn't help me. I didn't think. Alright, whatever. But that's basically what I'm expecting to happen. Dow futures. Yeah, bit of a doozy. So we continue down this channel before we finally broke down this channel, and now that we have finally broke down this channel, we're struggling to get back up. We're continuing this downtrend, seeing, Jesus Christ, man, that's rough, seeing 1 month lows. Now that we're at this 1 month low region, you can see we bounced off really hard off of this previous 1 month low region on January, February, March, April, on May 18th. So now that we bounced off of this region, this is going to be our rock bottom. This is going to be our solid zone. If we come below this, we're pretty dire here. So this is just a really big market fluctuation, nothing to be worried about. All we have to do is we just want to see this nice bounce here, something that would look like a little bit like this. So we've got our normal price action, oopity boopity. We want to see a little bounce here and then continue more slowly upward. We lost everything pretty slowly in a more consolidated downtrend with a one big spike down. So I'm expecting we're going to regain in a slower uptrend with maybe a couple of spikes up. Or the market's crashing, one of the two. But I'd like to think that we're going back up. So if we do go back up, I'm expecting to see a rock bottom somewhere around here at the 33,628 range. I'll draw you a little nice box because I know we love boxes so much, don't we? Rectangle, rather. Rectangle box doesn't matter. But somewhere in this range, I'd like to bottom out again, or just bounce off the top of this, and we can continue upward. But if we really dip below this by a decent factor, then there's nowhere really for us to stop on the way down. We'd be seeing 2-month lows, 3-month lows, and then we've got a, seasonal correction on our hands. So I'd like to think that's not going to happen, but if it does, just be ready for it. So be watching this zone. This is very important. Yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Have a nice day, and a good Juneteenth, by the way. Have a good Juneteenth. And yeah, goodbye.